everyone. It's been a while since I did a live video, so I thought maybe I would do a real quick video for those who are basically you don't have the time to cook and have to do a real quick meal and they don't know what to do, and they got some meats in the freezer and then they have some vegetables and they don't know what to do. The easiest thing is a one-pot meal. Okay? It doesn't take a lot to do a one-pot meal. So, anyways, I started off with, I have some baby back ribs. So, I put them in this crock pot. You see? Some baby back ribs. And then, I'm just going to sprinkle it with a little bit of salt and pepper. A little bit of pepper, a little bit of salt, okay, just a couple of pinches, about 3 pinches, and I have it on high. You can also do this overnight and have it for the day, or you could do it before you go to work. You have to get up early, cut up your pieces of meat. You could use some beef. You could use even chicken, turkey. Turkey takes a little bit longer, so it's going to take a while to tenderize. Your chicken is going to take too long, so if you're going to use chicken, I'd use big pieces of chicken. I have ribs, so ribs take a little bit longer. If you have pieces of chuck, you could use that. That's really good, like a stew. And, okay, so I added the salt and pepper. And if you want to add some vinegar to this, you can. I'm not going to add vinegar. Instead, I'm going to be using some lemon because I like lemon. I like the flavor of lemon. It's a nice acidity flavor, and it just helps make the food taste well. Really good. So, there's a lot of lemons. And you can still get them at a good price in large packages or at your local farmer's market. So, I have a whole onion. I'm just going to toss it in there. Right on top of the ribs, okay? Okay, and then I'm going to add my bell peppers. Alrighty, and my garlic. I put like about, I'd say about 3 or 4 cloves of garlic I put in there, and then I'm just going to add just a little bit of my jalapeno peppers. I discarded the seeds. Make sure you discard the seeds because right now in the summer, they're hot. And when I say hot, they're spicy. So I just have a couple small ones, and you can put as many as you want. I just think it brings a little bit of flavor to those ribs. And so I was thinking, at this point, if you want to just make ribs in a crock pot, you could leave it like this, and you can add, I'd say, your favorite jam, which would be peach salsa jam, or you could use, I don't know, I just made this mustard, this sweet spicy peach mustard barbecue sauce. It's so good. I need to market this baby. Anyways, it's really delicious. It's tasty, and I was thinking about putting it, but I thought, no, I'm going to go ahead and I'll save it and then do a rib next time and then use it. But if you want to put it, you just stick it in your crock pot and close it, and you can put whatever you want on top. But I want to make a pretty much a savory dish on this one. So, let's see. Now, I have some corn, I have some collard greens, and what I'm going to do is I've already rehydrated my collard greens. You can rehydrate them. If they're kind of wilted, your collard greens, just get a bowl, fill it up with cold water, or, just water, cold water, tap water, and then just stick your collard greens in it, and look, they'll plump up. They'll pump up like they were never. Don't toss them out. Use them, okay? So you can rehydrate Even your chard, if you have chard or kale, you can rehydrate it that way. Okay, and then you're going to take your knife. I'm going to take my knife and just going to chop it up real quick. This is so easy. Chop, 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 chop. Okay? And then kind of turn it around. Okay? And just cut it up. And stick it on top. Just like that. Okay? And then I'm going to go ahead. I had a little bit of cabbage. I'm going to throw that in there. My little bit of cabbage. Kind of gives it a little bit of a flavor. And if you want to use a little bit of sweeteners for that, your collard green, but I wouldn't. I want it savory. I want it tasty. And I have tomatoes, and tomatoes. Now, what I've learned in umami. Now, this is a glutamate, which makes your food excel like 8 times more. So it's got sugars in it, so I wouldn't use any sugars. So I'm learning that tomatoes are really, really so cool to cook with. And they're delicious and tasty, and I swear you'll like them. So I'm going to add a little bit of more seasoning. And this is like, this doesn't have salt in it, so don't freak out. This is a 21 seasoning salute. So, or you could use the herb de Provence or your favorite seasonings that you like. I like that seasoning. So I'm going to go ahead and use that. And then I'm going to go ahead, I had a little bit of my crushed peppers that I bought. And I like this Marglen crushed peppers. I'm just going to, and they're organic. And they're so, and I'm just going to pour that over like that. See, and then I'm just going to go ahead and get some water. And just probably fill it up halfway. You could use some stock. You could use, I don't have stock right now, but you could use your favorite broth, chicken, beef broth, and you can just stick it in there. Just add it in there, okay? Now I'm going to go ahead and squeeze my lemons. So that's what's going to bring that acid, the acidity that you need to break down those greens. So you have a little bit of fat from the pork. I use a very lean pork. And then you have all the flavors. And this baby is going to cook really good. You'll see. Okay. Now I have some carrots. Where the heck is my knife? What did I do with it? Okay, I'll use another knife. Okay. Oh, there it is. That, folks, is called sometimesers. Okay. So I have a variety of carrots here, and I'm just going to go ahead and just cut them up. I found them in the package. They're already peeled. And the carrot's also going to bring a little bit of sweetener in there, okay? So you really don't need to add sugar. Hello? Because you have that sweetener in the tomatoes, and now you have them in the carrots, and they're yummy. And this is how we do it. So one-pot meals were used back in the, well, a couple hundred years ago when the newcomers came. And so, and you know what? And you can also add potatoes if you want. So I'm going to go ahead and add my corn in there. See? One pot stew or meal. And I have it on high. If you want to add another fat, like another type of fat, a butter, a little bit more lime or lemon, better lemon than lime. You could do that. And then I'm just going to add a little bit more. Oops. Sorry, that wasn't supposed to happen. So I add a little bit more pepper. Okay. Took a moment there. And then just a little bit more salt. I swear that's all you need. That's it. It's easy peasy. And then you just cover it up. Let it simmer all day. All day. And then when you come home, you have a meal in one. And all you have to do is get some rolls or make some cornbread. Cornbread would be better. And I'm going to see what you guys are saying here real quick. Okay. Hi Mike. Hi Susan. Hi Jesus. Luis. Rebecca. Juan. Katrina. And Brenda. Hey. So I wanted to show you this one pot meal real quick. It's easy to make and I think you'll like it. So you'll get the flavors of the pork or your chicken or whatever you use, and you'll get flavors of the collard greens. It's going to be so yummy. Yeah, collard greens and tomatoes go really well. You have the onions, bell peppers, you have the carrots, you have your corn, you add a little bit of stock or a little bit of broth, and you're good to go. Okay? You have any questions? Oh, I don't think you do. Okay, folks. I will talk to you later. Just thought I'd do this real quick video. Love you guys.